Revelation chapter 9 and verse 12, it reads, "One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter." Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Mashiach Yahushai, Ruha Rukakodash. Double honor to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Again, I'm going to say shalom. Short article, bring out some precepts, and we end it. Right? International source. It reads, the United States deploys 3,000 troops to the Middle East. I'm going to read that again. The United States deploys 3,000 troops to the Middle East. The move comes soon after Iran boosted its own naval capabilities with a series of new weapons. The United States military has deployed thousands of troops and additional naval assets to the Middle East, stressing the need to deter Iranian forces, accusing Tehran of harassing commercial vessels and other destabilizing actions. The United States Fifth Fleet announced the decision on Monday, noting that more than 3,000 Marines and sailors have arrived in the Red Sea, aboard an amphibious assault ship and a docking landing vessel the day prior. These units add significant operational capability as we work alongside international partners to deter destabilizing activity, and de-escalating regional tensions caused by Iran's harassment and seizures of merchant vessels earlier this year. Fifth Fleet spokesman Commander Tim Hawkins told The Hill in a statement. The amphibious assault ship sent in the latest deployment, the USS Baton, also carried an additional air assets the Navy added. Though it did not specify the systems on board, the military said the ship can carry more than 24 rotary wings and fixed-wing aircrafts, including Osprey two-rotor aircraft and AVAB Harrier attack jets, in addition to a number of landing crafts. The smaller USS Carter Hall, a docking ship, will act as support vessel for operations involving landing or amphibious attacks. According to the United States Central Command, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin ordered the move in July in response to recent attempts by Iran to seize commercial ships in the region. Though Washington has repeatedly accused the Islamic Republic of such sieges since 2019, the allegations have only grown louder in recent months, with the Pentagon announcing several new deployments in that time. In mid-July, the Defense Department said it would send F-35 and F-16 fighter jets to the Middle East alongside a guided missile destroyer to defend the United States' interests and safeguard freedoms of navigation, citing Iran destabilizing activities in the Strait of Hormuz. Brought this out in a recent video, right? That followed another naval deployment earlier this year, while Washington is now reportedly considering whether to station armed personnel aboard commercial ships to prevent Iranian seizures. Just one day before the USS Baton arrived in the Red Sea, Iranian state media reported that the country's navy had been outfitted with new weapons, including reconnaissance and combat drones, electric warfare equipment, truck-mounted missiles, launchers, hundreds of cruise and ballistic missiles. Commenting on the new capability, Navy Commander Alreza Tangsi said the system would improve accuracy and enable longer range strikes. Iran has reportedly condemned the United States for warmongering and escalating tensions with its regular military activity around the Persian Gulf, following another encounter with commercial ships accused of smuggling last month. Iran's Rear Admiral Ramazan Zarachi claimed United States warplanes tried to help the ship escape but were unsuccessful. That's the end of that article, and there you have it. Another warlike condition just setting up. Of course, this falls under wars and rumors of war. Okay. America, as I brought out in video past, they fall into the abyss of this forever war agenda. Except it's a pit that they're not getting out of. Right? The judgment is going to fall heavy on Babylon the Great, aka the United States of America. Right? So let's get a few precepts and we're going to end this video. Most United States citizens, they're comfortable. They feel nothing's going to happen. But the worst judgment, imagine, it's going to hit America. And that's going into their nuclear destruction. Because it's suddenly going to be taken. Let's get Revelations 11 and 14. Slakia, I want, let me see, Revelations 9 and, yeah, Slakia, Revelations 11 and 14. It reads, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And that third war is going into Battle Armageddon. Okay, the nuclear destruction that's going to take America. This final battle that's being set up. That's what that's going into. So while there's still time to repent, you got to repent before this destruction. This destruction, it's imminent. All right? See if I get a couple more and I'm on this video. That's a pretty interesting article. Right? And so Israel, the knowledge of this truth. I'm going to always wear this out. Got to keep these commandments, man. I got to keep these commandments. See if I could get few more precepts and I'll end it. We're gonna read the book of, let me see, let's read Nahum 3, 5, and 6. It says, it reads, Lakia, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. Okay, that's really symbolic to, you know, America being exposed for its wicked war agenda. That forever war agenda is madness. Okay, they print money out of thin air. They don't aid their citizens. They just keep their citizens asleep, and they just push wars. They just push this forever war agenda. But as I said, they're going to fall victim to this agenda when the great judgment just play out, right? Let's read. Let's get the classic. Let's get Isaiah 13 and 8. Actually, I want Isaiah 13 and 19. This is the end of America right here, okay? And this is symbolic to this coming Exodus, this final Exodus, right? Isaiah 13, 19, it reads, and behold, the glory from the top, and Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms and the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And America is emphatically modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. So this place is going to be judged. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And of course, America is also Sodom and Egypt. Okay? Because they push that sick vibration on the masses. Okay, these elites, these elite kings, their time is thin. But for Israel and the knowledge of this truth, and for those new to this truth, just keep the commandments. Because this judgment day is going to come like a thief in the night. Okay, that's your 2 Peter 3 and 10. Let's get the destroying wind. I'm going to end it here. Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. Now that Babylon's not talking about ancient Babylon. That's a similitude. That's talking about Babylon the Great. That's talking about here in America. That destroying wind that's going into the Sarmats, that's going into the nuclear destruction. Okay. That's that sudden hit that's going to take America by surprise. I'll read that again. Jeremiah 51 and 1 from the top. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. And again, that's going into the nuclear destruction. That's going to take America by storm and destroy this place, destroy this region from off the face of the earth. That's what's coming. We're going to hear Jeremiah 51 and 58. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burned with fire, and the people shall labor in vain, and the folk in the fire, and they shall be weary. Meaning they're going to be destroyed in the Lord's wrath. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom.